Hello. Can y'all hear me? Yeah, okay. So this video could have waited. Not to me. Um how are you guys doing? So can y'all hear me? Oh, volume is low? Hold on. It should be good now. Is it still low? How about now? Sounds good? Okay. I can't hear myself really well because my headphones don't work, but hopefully it's good. So uh I was on Twitter this morning. Yeah, we're gonna watch her live right now. I was on Twitter this morning and I found out all these screenshots about purple glitter to Monty. So we're gonna watch her stream from the beginning because I have no idea what just happened. She said that they were talking about marriage and all of this stuff, and I am just shook because this is another breezy Jessica Messica situation. Who is she? She's a Chantal. She was an ex VIB. She's an ex VIB, and she's a Chantal reaction channel. Okay. All right, let's play this.
Hey everybody, welcome back.
Oh my gosh.
I am I'm gonna try to
Hello?
I'm really gonna try to get through this
Oh
in the
gosh, she's
best way
crying.
I know how.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm sorry that I'm
Oh boy.
just hit play.
What did she do? Hey! Nah. What? What is she? What happened? Why is she putting music on? Oh, here we go.
Of the trailer to regroup myself the best way I knew how.
All right.
For obvious reasons, and so nobody else is attacked. I am disregarding side chat at the moment. You are free to go ahead and leave your comments, please. I just don't want the risk of anybody else being attacked on his behalf. I have
Oh
I have
boy.
really crappy news today. Okay, I can't sugarcoat this. I can't. And To say I'm disgusted doesn't even begin to cover it.
This is crazy, yo.
I'm going to try not to go through this turtle slow.
Does
And I have other things to watch after this panel. Should have known that this was where this was going to go. Should have seen the signs.
I have whiplash?
Thought I knew what to look for. Monty and I have been together since September 25th of 2021.
I'm sorry.
We started messaging
Girl.
on Instagram.
Hey, child of the Most High.
I felt comfortable reaching out to him after my falling out with someone else who I do not want to drag into this.
It's purple glitter, Macy.
And things went fine. He consoled me. He offered help.
Please. Okay, hold on.
And coming off the heels of a lot of emotions I should have kept to myself.
Do not, I repeat, do not engage with YouTubers. Do not engage with YouTubers, please. Please. Thank you.
Just like I might regret this moment later and tell myself that I should have held off. I wanted to come online sooner, but the second I started listening to a stream this morning, again, I want to really leave it nameless, okay? They encouraged me to stick to the facts.
Oh my gosh.
They encouraged me to remember the facts. And for those reasons, I can't ignore those facts anymore.
Pumpkin latte.
Hey, what's up, people? So let's get started. We're gonna go over. Excuse me, I got some Martha on me. We're gonna go over Gigi's stream about myself. There's lots of inconsistencies, lots of lies going around, and we are gonna.
He said lies.
We are gonna go over everything. So let me answer.
Of course, you're going to go over everything. Of course, you're going to go over everything. Because just like me, the only purpose I served to you was being your fall guy. I was your fall guy. That was it. I was the damage control.
I cannot.
And after watching all these women come forward one by one by one, I wasn't trying to ignore Buddha.
Punch, please.
I watched Buddha's video 3 different times. I watched it with my therapist.
Oh, now I can hear myself.
It wasn't that I couldn't say what side I was on. I was told to not say what side I was on. I was told to delete 2 tweets. I was told
There we go.
that if I made a video, that was the final straw.
Is your final warning?
So I can confirm the fear,
I'm sorry.
the obligation, and the guilt. It's a typical narcissist trait. The therapist reminded me of that this week. She encouraged me to cut ties. I said, I've already put enough time and energy into this. I have a platform because of him. Her response was, yeah, that's obligation.
You know, I was going to watch BBW Veronica's interview, but she's live, so I had to come up here and we're gonna watch BBW's Veronica's interview later, but yeah, this is more important.
I can confirm almost everything. I cannot speak on Tiny Dancer's behalf or anybody else's. I can only confirm what he's tried to cover up.
For your questions while we go ahead with this, because there's a lot of questions. There's a lot of answers as well, I guess. So let me get started. Welcome everybody in the chat.
Girl, this is a
Thanks
mess.
for being here. Smash that like button for me. I'd really appreciate that. And we're gonna get started. So I guess
This is a mess. Like, I don't understand how people. You know what? Let me not say anything.
best thing to do is answer questions
Of course.
as we go along.
Of course, you're going to answer questions because you know how to manipulate. And you think that manipulation is not abuse.
Abuse?
Therapist says otherwise.
So what's up with the troll detective video? I guess that is the main question. So,
and you know what, Monty? I know you're sitting there right now. I can visually see you doing it. I literally see an image of what you were wearing yesterday. You went to sleep in it, didn't you?
Girl.
Yeah, there's a reason those messages come in quickly for you. They were a defense. I didn't listen to myself. I ignored those messages because I told myself that no, he's treating me differently.
Purple Glitter, stay in your lane. Her name is Purple Glitter.
Look, he just confirmed in a text that he wouldn't make a video about me. He confirmed that he, but yet you run into a different chat and drop my full name.
Hi, Slightly Triggered.
Okay, you left off the last name because you were hoping to save it, right? Right.
At this point, I'll just delete
that
my
troll
channel, bro.
detective video is in fair use. You're not gonna collect nasty comments about somebody.
And guess what? You're not going to do it to me. I'm going to ignore the body language right now, but you're not going to do it to me.
The button.
I took a
what?
bullet for you. But when you made that decision last night that you were no longer covering FB content, and you didn't tell me, you also, like, you didn't tell me that you're ready to go hop on a plane and go move to Calvary or whoever the hell, wherever the hell that was. You had been with me for a year and never once mentioned about a move.
Bro.
And then when I crossed the line the other night by trying to vent in my own tweets,
I can't.
you turned around and reminded me that you had 2 mortgages to pay. 2 fucking mortgages to pay.
He's doing this for money?
As if that was my responsibility.
Monty.
And when you crossed the line and manipulated me in such a way that my dad would manipulate me.
Are you trying to be a sugar baby? Is that what you're trying to do?
That's what I've done.
Oh,
put it in a video and then put my voice over on said
boy.
video and think it's content. It's not content.
Okay, for
everybody,
for the people who are just coming in, this person is XBIV. She made a Chantal reaction channel, and apparently she was in Monty's panel or in Monty's chat or whatever. I don't know what happened, but they had a whole low-key relationship since September last year. So that's what's happening.
Buddy gets nasty comments. I can do that with every
yes, since September
reactor
2021.
right now. Literally every single reactor that could just gather all their nasty comments
this
over
is
time.
Purple Glitter.
Kenny J, I am so sorry, hun. He told me not to talk to you. He told me not to talk to a lot of you.
Oh boy.
And
go get a cat. Like,
I know why. Because you're not hexed. This isn't some self you've gotten yourself into. This is your karma. This is your karma. You thought you weren't going to be found out, and you were. I even wanted to go talk to YTR because I can identify the patterns in you. I know what you look for.
What is
you pick
this?
on people with mental illnesses. Every single person that you platformed matches symptoms to something else, including me. I would really like for somebody to check on Gary. I'm really worried about him.
Maybe in a day or 2 or 3 or a week or 2 weeks. Put it in a video, use their voiceover, and then call it content. That is not okay. Period.
Listen.
It's not transformative.
Don't say period like that. At this point, we don't even need Chantal anymore or Amber. We just these reaction channels have become side characters that I am enjoying more than Chantal herself.
It's not okay. And Hey, if Troll Detective thinks it's transformative, then do a counter. That's easy, simple. This is not
Also,
a case of false striking. If I'm
um, he is in this video. He was saying that he agrees with Natter with the flagging of the channels. Um, and he's basically taking Natter's side on the whole thing he did with all reaction channels. He's saying that it's his right to do the copyright thing, and yeah, he's basically taking his side when before he complained that that was not fair. So I don't know, just just for you to know, he's okay with all the copywriting things. I can't say the word that starts with an S and ends with Viking, but yeah, that's what's happening.
telling you that what you're doing is not transformative, I'm not trying to false strike you. I'm
Hello, the
telling
snarky
you,
priest.
I'm taking you to court. That's what I'm doing. I don't do false strikes on my channel.
Yeah, he's taking him to
What I
court.
do is
So
This is why I deleted my video on the Monty stream, because I don't have time to go to court. I don't want to spend any money to go to court just for a stupid video, so I'm just not worried about it.
let me guess. When this is all done, and after you've released your 3-video limit that you like to do,
I don't know, chicken
I'll
pickle.
have 3 videos on me, right? And you're gonna say, well, it was self-defense, right? Because that's what you would always tell me that it was.
Self-defense.
I didn't like the fact that you struck Troll Detective. It confused the hell out of me. I predicted it 1 hour before it happened. I texted you. I said, "Are you texting Troll or are you striking Troll Detective?" He said, "Yes."
Oh my gosh.
My first reaction was, "What the fuck? What? Do you not get the lesson they're trying to teach you?" Because I got the lesson. I understood the assignment.
She did not say that.
to see you in
I'm
court.
sorry.
So all you got to do is just counter. That's it.
She did
Period.
not say I understood
Point
this.
blank. Just counter, and we'll deal with this in court.
I'm sorry, that made me
And
laugh.
anyways, let's share my screen. Let's get into this, and we're gonna get started. Snipe Footy Beauty while she's live on his transfer.
And while you're mad, sitting there making your video response, just know you put me here. You put me here. You offered to answer questions for me that night. Hell, when you told me everything, you said, "So if you want to sit and scream at me for however long, go ahead." My response was, "What does that solve?"
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to laugh.
You didn't even know how to respond. You know I'm different, and you knew just what to do with that.
Formative.
Girl, what are you doing? No, apparently
So
not.
if she has an issue with it, then hey, there's also
If you haven't figured out by now, I have an issue.
court as well. So let's get
Yeah,
into this.
we
So
see.
we got Gigi here.
Good morning. I'm back.
Talking some
I'm
shit.
not supposed to be back, but Monty.
And before we get any further, Gigi, I don't have anything against you. Okay, I don't.
Girl,
I don't
Gigi.
like what happened here, and he targeted you right back. If you were smart, I understand standing up for yourself, but this was a bit much. Okay, this has been too much, all within the course of 48 hours. Whether it was contrived or not, it doesn't matter.
Monty
Right.
is on some of that.
Thank you, Ali.
Some of that mess.
Thank you.
Monty's being very messy. Oh, Kate Winslet's in the chat. One of Monty's first victims.
What? Kate Winslet is a fucking farmer and a fucking loser.
Monty has some
This
serious.
is one thing I also found interesting. So
Monty has some serious anger issues. Like, he's been insulting people left and right since the whole thing just got uncovered. Like, I don't. Boy, chill with the insults, bro. It's. Jeez.
So he would do these weird little testimony moments, I guess you could call them, where he would tell me, like, I would see something on Twitter pop off, right? Or somebody would make a comment, and I try my best to keep my nose out of where it's not supposed to be.
Not apparently, girl.
I'm a very much a keep your head down and stay out of the way kind of person. But I will not let you invalidate this entire channel and everything I've been speaking on and preaching on since day one because of your actions behind the scenes. This is my self-defense. Go ahead. Strike me. I'll take everything and put it on private. I'll walk away.
Multiple people's family members' funeral online.
Copyright striking people. So yeah, I woke up today, started doing my laundry because I got to go somewhere in a couple hours. I got a busy day. And as I was doing my laundry, I looked on the twatters.
Please tell me what it is about gaining ground. I have no idea about gaining ground because I don't do this shit. I don't make videos about reactors. I
Purple
stick to my
glitter.
subject, and that's it. But
That is the same.
So let me get this straight. Everybody has seen the whole garlic bread, Jessica Messica, Breezy triangle mess. And you decided to do this. Have we not learned anything? Gosh. Oh my gosh. I mean, thank you though.
That's the same line you sold me. Kind of how, like you said, don't make a video.
He sold you lines.
That was the
because
last straw,
he needs
right?
the
Because if I
money.
made a video, we would officially be broken up and there would be no hope.
He sold you lines because apparently he needs money. He needs to pay two mortgages or whatever. He's trying to make some bread.
Than saving anything, right? That's the goal of the manipulation, right? I've observed you for a year now, and I feel it truly takes a year to get to understand a creator and really understand their mannerisms and understand their moves and how they're going to predict. I will never be in a chat again after this. No. I'll be just another name that you guys forgot.
seen
Texas,
and heard
apparently
that
he has
gaining
two
ground
mortgages to
has
pay.
a lot of issues, a lot of past.
I'm also going to out myself
She's an ex
because I know
VIP.
he's going to attempt to do it.
What?
I am also Pizza's
No.
Little Brony Collection.
No.
I am PLBC, Pizza's Little Brony Collection. I made the name as a safety measure.
Bro.
Purple glitter would get some heat at times. And
Oh my gosh.
it was nice just to having a name to escape to. Now, some of you have approached me and put two and two together and figured out that we were already one and the same, and that's okay. I just please know that it's not that I didn't want to answer you. It was that I was told not to answer.
I'm so
Okay?
sorry.
And I'm sorry for ignoring that. And I'm sorry for ignoring a lot of things.
I'm sorry for
Best
laughing.
I can do now
But
is answer questions and go from there.
So please tell me who this person is, because once again, I don't do this shit.
And I saw that our friend Monty, stories from the internet, copyright struck another channel. Somebody's abusing the copyright system. Not cool, Monty.
What a fucking idiot. How am I abusing?
There's that anger creeping in again. You try real hard to hide that anger, don't you?
Oh.
It's hard to stay calm all the time, isn't it? Now imagine having a mental illness and not having one, but having 4 different ones.
No, she can't.
And I apologize to the mental health community. This is not the way I wanted to do this. I wanted to put this on a whole separate channel and talk about this openly. I don't have a choice here.
The copyright system when I just
Girl,
said,
you do have a
stupid
choice. Come on
idiot
now.
GG, that this is not abuse. I am
trying
saying I'm going to court.
Good
That
for
is
you.
what I'm saying.
Go to
That
court.
is not abuse of the copyright system. That's what it's.
What if it's saying I'm a little behind? He told you not to talk to some people. Yes, there were some people he told me not to speak
she's
with.
live.
I don't want to keep throwing their names in here. I don't want to feel like I'm forcing them to say something or speak on my behalf. I don't want to get that started. He had a lot of regulations and rules. Like I couldn't even call him. Okay.
Gosh.
I could text. Sure. I could text and I could mass text all I wanted to.
I might
But
have
if I
to go to-
called,
I might have to go to the bathroom.
He would probably ignore it, and he would probably make me wait an additional 2 hours before I got a response.
Oh god.
Therefore, I'm saying I'm taking you to court.
Monty, I have to ask you,
What are you doing, mate?
what are you doing, mate?
What are you doing, Mike?
What are you
I'm so
hiding?
sorry, Jericho.
What are you afraid of?
Oh, that's another thing I
I've-
want to point out. I'm so sorry to Jericho. I also reached out to Natural Ginger last night in a moment of panic.
What? What?
Once I connected all the dots together. So many of you are my friends now, and this just really feels like my parents divorced all over again.
I've seen your thread.
I can't-
I've gone through it.
Hi, Charlotte.
You have a questionable history. You
Thank
seem
you,
to
Ian.
think that the incident
You see my thread on on Kiwi Farms where they write bullshit about people. Who's been on Kiwi Farms here, everybody? Who
Sorry, I had
has
to
been
get
on
the
Kiwi
mic.
Farms? Who has been talked negatively about the things that aren't true on the farms? There's a lot of creators that are on the farms. There's a lot of shit about creators on the farms that aren't true.
Oh,
So
Fact is, when we first got together, you told me that Farms deleted you because you weren't mean enough on your post. You wrote me into this from day one. And this is how you're deciding to make your exit? All right. Bet.
why are you taking some shithole's opinion as fact? Which seems to be the theme here. You take negative comments as fact. You
Chicken,
take
no,
people's
stop.
opinions and then use them as fact, which is bullshit. There's no proof behind a lot of these things. It's
Listen, I am laughing because this is funny. Okay, I am not laughing at the fact that she is like struggling right now. I don't wish that on anybody. But girl, you made some poor choices, girl. This is not it.
really effing stupid.
is not forever,
Oh,
but it is. The internet's forever.
Hey, Desiree.
Janet Parrott says, for court costs, I support you. Thank you, Janet Parrott. Appreciate it.
Guys, when I came on the other day and I sounded very similar to this, it wasn't my sinuses. It's because I had been up all night stressing over what was happening
yo, she's hilarious.
because of all the crying and stuff. It really clogged me up, and I was pressured to go on that day. He was taking a break that day. Called me about 2 p.m, which is normal time frame. And just like always, why didn't you go live today? What were you doing?
Sorry.
Well, let's see. You're in the middle of a cancellation. I'm going to get questions. And how am I supposed to protect my audience from your BS? How am I supposed to do that?
You can't.
He's like, well, it looks better if you go on. It doesn't look good if we're both on at the same time. That was part of what sealed it for me.
Really appreciate it.
Mm.
Right, Brooklyn to Brixton.
Yo,
I can
she
talk
is-
a lot
she
about
is
the
funny.
farms. That site
Like,
has unlisted links.
she's
and
being
shit
serious,
on there.
but
That
this is
site
hilarious.
full of like hatred towards so many people. That site is full of a lot of things. So I take nothing except if there's a video of Chantel that's deleted and the farms has it,
Thank you,
then I'll
Aaron.
take it from the farms. Other than that, no.
Okay,
What the hell am I?
for the people that just came in, Purple Glitter is an ex-VIB who started a channel talking about Chantel, doing Chantel reactions. And apparently, she's been involved with the Monty since September 2021. And so, since everything that's came out about Monty, she has realized a lot of things, and she broke it off.
Am I on the farms for? Reading people's shithole comments about somebody else? Filled
If
with
you
hate?
want to react to Chantal,
Filled with
if you want to
bullshit?
stalk Chantal 3 times a day, you have to understand people will do the same to you. Actually, people have been showing
Kidney J, I'm not mad at you, hun. If anything, you have a right to be mad at me. I don't want to add that into the factor right now. I knew this was going to be difficult, and
I'm not
I
putting
knew
that
there
on
was going to be a
screen.
cancellation.
Gamer girl.
But I can't hold this over my head like you do. Can't.
Showing you more grace than they should be showing you because you go to Chantal 3 to 4 times a day. People make a video here and there.
Which, by the way, you used to grill me about every time. I have text messages from yesterday of you saying you need to be live every time she is live. No, Monty, I don't. Because my therapist reminded me that I'm not a machine. I don't want to chase Chantel 3 times a day or 6 times a day. I may want to check in maybe once just to keep my own sanity.
I'm sorry. Your therapist had to remind you you are not a machine.
I'm not a machine like you are.
About you.
My
And then you strike
God.
them. You didn't strike me though.
Therapist is the
Because you know
goat.
I'll appeal and I'll win.
No. There's other reasons behind that, especially with the whole cat bullshit. The thing about the whole cat thing is,
It's okay, Army
if
Wife.
somebody had told me, hey, it looks like you hit your cat, which it does really look like I hit my cat, I would have just gone.
Yes, so for some of you that are on Twitter, I do understand, and I realize Twitter is not for everybody. Trust me, I may go into lockdown after this. I don't know what's going to happen. Everything did kind of come out this morning in a tweet, and the only reason it came out in a tweet was because I lost power right before I decided to do this. My power went out about roughly for 45 minutes when I was listening to that stream that was encouraging to me.
Yeah, that
And
was
thank you for being encouraged.
that was the universe reminding you to log off because this is too much.
You didn't even know I was listening. But what you said really resonated, and I couldn't ignore it anymore.
On StreamYards, downloaded what would be there for 2 weeks, showing you that I didn't hit my cat, and it was the courts. But if somebody is gonna wait until months later, because this happened in March, the video is already gone from StreamYards,
Facts.
and the edited video is edited. I can't unedit it on YouTube. The only way I could have gotten proof evidence that I didn't hit my cat was because I could have gotten it from StreamYards, because StreamYards saves recordings.
Thank
for
you,
2
Miss Tom
weeks.
Collins.
So what we're doing here today,
Have
we're
a good
gathered
day.
here today to find justice.
Bye-bye.
Justice for Troll Detective. Troll Detective made a video. I want to.
Does this fool actually know who Troll Detective is? You have no idea about this person. You don't know their name. You don't know where they're from. They're faceless. They're anonymous.
That's what Monty doesn't like. Yesterday, I was on Twitter and somebody was explaining to me that Monty said that he doesn't like channels that are faceless and anonymous because they can say whatever they want without being held accountable. So I mean, that's the point of faceless anonymous channels like me. We don't want to be dragged into all of that. No, not everybody wants to have their face online just to talk. And that's what he doesn't like.
It's a perfect shitstorm where somebody could just say anything they want, do anything they want with little to no repercussions. That is why there's a few creators, including me, that don't like faceless people.
So does that include me?
I mean,
So when Tina shoved you into a category, your retribution.
I mean, I hope since you guys been dating, I hope you saw your face at least once.
Or your revenge is probably a better word. Your revenge was to shove me into a category. You don't think I didn't see that? You don't think I was smart enough to see that, right? You do have a psychology degree, right? You know how to spot basic symptoms of individuals. And when you add manipulation like you do, it can become deadly.
Because of this type of shit. They could just say and do whatever they want. They have your name, what you look like,
Wait,
your hip.
Monty needs to release all that baby batter on their brain is messing with them. Thank you for the super chat, Nancy. Oh gosh.
history and everything, but you have zero idea about them. They could be anybody.
Say it was yesterday.
This chat is
Called
making
There's
me
something
laugh.
about Monty. I did not even realize this video was made. I had no clue. So way to give Troll Detective that publicity, Monty. I didn't even know this video was existed. So Troll Detective made a video called There's Something About Monty that was being shared on the Twitters. Okay. And Apparently, Monty was not happy with that video, and he
Oh my
copyright struck the
God.
video.
Hey, Bill.
Troll Detective, however, does
Hey,
have a
Amy.
second video, a second channel where they re-uploaded the video too, where we're going to be watching on that channel. So if you look in the description box below, you're going to find this video on Troll Detective 2. I forget the name of the channel. If somebody in chat,
Yeah, I have a question. Did she get a ring or no? Because if they were talking about marriage, well, maybe they were just talking about it. I don't know.
can in both, if somebody in chat, if a moderator can add the link to both of Troll Detective's channels, I would appreciate that.
I didn't even know
Again,
this.
this video is in the description box below, so that'll take you to the video, which in turn take.
It's okay. What if I know you're trying to remind me, and I appreciate you reminding me in a nice way. Thank you.
Yeah, same.
And I'm not trying to give Gigi a pass. I'm just telling Gigi that personally, bro, I have no issue with you. Okay, even you reacting to his video didn't affect me in any way. You only encouraged me to speak out, and it was actually, I hope I'm okay. That I'm. Hope I get mad. I hope people don't get mad for me saying names. But Sam, she was the one that I was listening to. I never talked to her personally. I've never messaged her. I've never reached out. It's just something the way it was hitting with me.
Make sure to the channel. And then I don't know what the first video channel is called, so I apologize. Hey, everybody. So we're going to watch this video.
But they're not my friends, right, Monty? That's what you told me the first night when I was panicking and on the phone with you at like 3 a.m. You kept reminding me that they're not my friends.
Listen,
That I can't trust.
somebody who you talk on YouTube, I don't think they're your friends. I mean, there's somebody who you exchange information with and you're cool with and whatever, yeah. Low key friends, but don't trust people on the internet like this. This is I don't people you don't know the intentions of people. Not like in person, not on the internet. And not on the internet is even worse. So please stop trusting people on the internet with all these things. Jeez.
Those people.
Before we do,
It is a giant nothing burger. It's literally they're putting people's comments, all the negative comments, on the screen and using my voiceover. It's fucking stupid.
I would you see Tiger talks this is somebody who talks trash in my comment section all the time. So it doesn't surprise me that he's a Monty simp.
I could do the same thing. In fact, I am going to do the same thing to Gaining Ground. Since he thinks it's fair use,
And so apparently you're going to do the same thing to me. You just didn't announce it, did you?
then it's all good, right? I'll just make clip negative comments, put them on the screen, and then put his voice over with the negative comments, make a video, and then see how he likes it.
I want to go over some mess on the Twitters. I was just going to watch this video, and we were going to move on with our day, and I was going to go off to my birthday celebration. Not
Thank
my
you.
birthday. Those of you who know, my birthday is not for a couple months. I have a friend. If you remember, a year ago, I was in Nashville for her birthday. It's her birthday weekend again. We're doing some fun stuff. So I was going to make a quick video, quick stream, be done with it, and move on. Then I said, you know what? I got laundry going. I got some time. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go over some stuff first that I want to discuss with you all, and then we're going to go into the video. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. Corey's being super excited.
I agree with you, Richard. And I know you're venting.
Girl, can you blow your nose, please? This is it's triggering me.
And that's okay. I want you to know, I should have fixed this a long time ago. But when he made those decisions without me, when he decided to up and move half across Canada to go be with somebody without even telling me, and he had been with me for a year.
Wait. With who? Who is he moving across Canada with? The other girl? What have I missed? Somebody tell me in the comments, please. Who was he moving across Canada with? That is not purple glitter. But Buddha? Oh, okay. I don't know. This is so random.
When he was ready to go hop on a plane for a paid plane ticket, which, by the
Buddha,
way, I have been
okay.
paying him in cash out.
Okay, Jessica, thank you.
I have a feeling it was my money he most likely used. and I've been paying him for my channel intro trailers. He made me probably a dozen intro trailers, and I sent him a donation.
Girl. You were in a relationship with this man and you had to pay him for your trailers? Seriously? Like, really?
When his mom passed away. I have those screenshots.
Barbecue is my best friend for life.
I know I haven't said hello to chat. Hello to chat.
All right, we're gonna go ahead because I
Yes.
really don't want to hear.
Thank you for
crap
the super chat.
of what he's saying. Actually, maybe I should go back.
This man was being a sugar baby for all these women. Like, he was even asking money for the trailers. How low can you go?
A little bit.
Be done with
Thank
it and
you.
move on. I want to do first because I don't want to dox him, but I don't even sure this is a legal copyright.
It is
I
legal.
thought in order to copyright,
This is Natter
It's
2.0.
not what you think; it's what you know. If you don't know about copyright,
Right back at you.
Did Monty say, where's my thumbnail?
Right back at you. You were mad because you were shoved into a category. Now I'm shoved into this weird category that I don't know. It was getting to you, the people coming forward one by one. You were stressing, trying to figure out who it was. Snapped at me a couple times, dismissed it, told myself he was under stress. It was fine. And then I probably should have been a little bit more kind.
shut the fuck up.
Oh.
I'm not talking about it.
See?
hope you enjoy a little ASMR
He's
coffee
so
drinking
mad.
there. So I'm not even sure this is a legal copyright. I thought in order to copyright another
Thanks,
user,
baby.
you need to use your legal name.
Is this guy stupid?
Mhm.
If you don't know about copyright,
So the
then
name
don't
that was
talk about
used was not
copyright.
the legal name that I believe is his,
Stupid.
based on what I saw on the farms. Monty hates the farms, which is funny because we'll get to that in a minute as well.
Oh.
So I'm not even sure this is valid, but the good news is Troll Detective is going to be appealing this video. Good for you. I've already said in my last video with Cat Monty, you're more than welcome to strike me. Please continue making this worse for yourself. You have not learned a thing from the elder generation
Right,
of
Fox
Hater
Lady.
Nation.
Sup, Florida?
You have not
What's
learned a
going
thing
on?
from that crew. Although I will say this, as obnoxious as your elders were or continue to be are, even they know
No, G.
even they know not to copyright strike.
What is there?
Right? I don't think we've ever seen a Hater Nation member copyright strike any.
Yeah, they have copyright struck before. So shut up.
Anybody.
Even I know that.
Until recently. I feel like
So Monty knows. I mean, Gigi is saying that that for you to do a counterclaim, you have to give your full name and address, which is right, but you can also go for the legal branch per se, and you can hire an attorney and keep your things anonymous. But that requires hiring an attorney, so that requires spending money on an attorney.
this is a new. I feel like this is a new development. This is a new pattern. This is
Rebecca, thank you for telling me about the farms. Didn't even know my information was on the farms. Now I'm connecting the dots as to how my name was showing up in chat.
Oh my gosh, those
I owe
teeth.
Tiny Dancer the biggest apology. Because I was denying that it was happening to myself.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rebecca. Sorry, guys, I'm not in the mood to read comments out loud today. You can forgive me.
is a new affliction.
I'm done.
The newer generation.
GG was being racist at Charlie Gold. Mhm.
Purple Glitter is an ex-VIB who made a Chantal reaction channel. And while she was doing a Chantal reaction channel, she was also in a relationship with Monty since September 2021. So for a whole year.
Seems to be worse than the previous one, which I really did not think could be possible. Yet here we are today. I will say this though: if this were Chantal's name, copyright claim by Chantal, aka Foodie Beauty, we would have 30 videos today about the evils of copyright strike, false copyright striking. But of course, hey, reality check, you're about to be famous in a minute. But of course, because it's one of their own,
Right next door.
You never know.
nobody
Cappuccino is asking, so Monty,
I do have a low voice. I do have a low voice. Look, look, look.
Got a plane ticket to go see Buddha without telling you. Did I get that right? Yes, we had been together about 11 months during that time frame.
Yo, I literally went to bed and woke up to a whole like mess. Like I slept. I just slept. And all of these things like just developed.
Never mentioned the plane ticket. He did, however, the night before his mother's funeral, when I was on the phone with him.
But I'm
And
faking
when
my
I was on the phone with
pregnancy.
him the
You didn't
night
know
of his
that?
mother's passing, and I talked to him till he went to sleep because I told him I wasn't going to leave him by himself. And
Oh my god.
yeah, he didn't tell me about the plane ticket. Just like there's a bunch of other things he didn't explain either.
Who cares?
Boy,
Right? Nobody cares.
he's apparently in a relationship with every single reaction channel there is, or the women in his panel.
No one's interested. The bigger channels are going to go back to Chantal today. They're going to go off and see what Amber's doing and tell Amber it's not good enough.
Trisha says Gigi used to be an ex supporter. If that tells you anything about him, yeah, him and ex bad boy.
As far as I could tell, I don't think they did, because she mentioned that she was willing to she was willing to travel, whatever, but she didn't say she did. So as far as I know, they haven't met in person yet.
Project was running a channel together, just smearing people anonymously, of course, until they got out of favor with each other. See, I know that.
But copyright striking is the least of this man's concerns.
Thank you, Desiree.
Not concerns, issues, I should say. So I'm going to go over some
Thank you.
screenshots I want to share with you all. So I've been noticing, and I've been waiting to do a video on this. I wanted to put some stuff together and make a formal video, and I was going to do that. But then I was like, you know what? If I'm going to stream the Troll Detective video,
Pete's something. Pete's pony, little pony, something like that. I don't remember. Somebody put it in the chat. I don't remember. Pizzas with pony and something. Bronies? Oh, I'm sorry.
I also put some initial thoughts out here. So I'm going to leave
Thank you,
the
Gigi.
public news on Twitter out of the name. If you're in chat and you want to.
Oh, by the way, this is Tiny Dancer. So should I even go over these? I made
Tiny Dancer had to deal with so much.
Oh, Pizza's
the
Little
video, by
Brony
the way,
collection. There we
explaining all
go.
of this in terms of
That's
our
her other name.
conversation. I've explained it already. I hate when people put up somebody else's or their private conversation with somebody else. I think it's in poor taste. I would never.
Sir, I have never done that to you. Not once. Never. So how do you feel
Is she
now that
laughing?
my information is on the farms? Because you were the only one who knew it.
Ever do that unless I have to, and it seems I'm having to do this now because Tiny Dancer does this
Thank
sort
you,
of thing.
Scarlett.
Yeah, that's her.
If you saw her in
Chris,
his chat, what she was doing was even doxing,
That's her.
saying which city I live in.
she admitted it.
Army wife is asking how long we have been together.
Hey, Aisha. Hello.
On September 25th, it would have been our 1 year.
Talking this about me, talking that about me, but that's the exact same thing I said. Like she likes
And he was the one that declared the relationship first, not me. It was done. It was declared on Kick.
to dox. That's what she does. She likes to dox. She even ratted on her own self, saying how she was taking screenshots and sending to friends. That's not the type.
Thank you, Tizzy Dawn. Tizzy Dawn, go hard on him, PG. Don't let him hit you first, babe. I'm trying here. I am going to have to stop talking long enough just to, I need to calm down just a minute. And I will interject if anything major pops off that I need to correct him on.
Person you want around you.
I'm not going to make you uncomfortable.
Okay, just my 2 cents that nobody asked for. When I met my husband, we were in a long distance relationship. We were friends for 5 years. 5 years. Before I could trust this man. Because we were in a long distance relationship. We were, seeing each other every few months, but you can never trust somebody like that. It took me a long time. So please take your time. I'm not saying 5 years. I just have trust issues. But, take your time to know somebody. Don't just jump into trusting somebody, okay? Just my advice.
And ask you for permission, even though you did put it on Twitter. It's a whole different platform. So
Regularize.
yes, I did see Yaba said Yaba's an admission too. If Monty says
Torrid.
Chantal today, she's gonna snipe him back. Good. If I had the time, I would do the same. It's about time the real problems are being focused on, because Chantal's not a real problem. Chantal's a mess, Chantal puts her foot in her mouth. Chantal does something.
Oh, he didn't. Okay, the two things that he
Yep.
didn't tell me about that were the true icebreakers in the whole thing, that was an actions over words kind of thing, was the plane ticket and not telling me about the move. Because my therapist's response was,
Yeah, that's a no.
wait a minute.
Just say no.
You asked this guy, are we both on the same page? Are we both only seeing each other? And he said yes instantly. I only had to ask that maybe 2 or 3 times. That was the icebreaker. Not telling me. And then making that announcement last night that you were no longer covering FB
She
without
said
saying
I only had to ask him 2 or 3 times. I'm gonna be my.
a single word to me about that. Just assuming I would take over for you. Let's not forget that whenever you were making plans to go see Buddha, you, about that time, asked me how I felt about restarting my channel. I said, no problem. I'll boost you. Let me boost you. And I thought, okay, I already know a lot of people in that crowd. That could be okay. That could work. I could do this. I could try. Because my anxiety is what kept me from doing a lot of things. I think you told me in text I wanted to help you. Didn't ask for the help. I was trying to kind of pull away from
I'm
Shinto
gonna have to buy diapers.
when I had left, when I had my falling out with everyone.
Whose birthday is it?
So this has gone from helping me to making me really wonder,
Whose birthday is it?
did you ask me to start my channel in order to distract me so you could maintain a relationship with Buddha? Because that's how it feels. It feels like in that moment, that decision was made without me and
Jessica,
without
shut up.
telling me. And I've been the one left stranded since the end of July when my birthday was on the 31st.
Dumb shit. But when Chantal does something like this, it's World War III, right? But of course, that's why. Listen, props to Yaba. I've said this from the very beginning.
Yes,
Never had a problem with Yaba. Her reactions, not my cup of
And Buddha, so far, I think these things are reaching. Buddha is on some other
No.
level. If I told you the type of shit that Buddha was saying
No.
about all the creators,
He loved Buddha.
about French Fried Girl, you'd be surprised. Because once you start knowing somebody, you know somebody. But anyways,
By the way, that's where he's going to throw me under the bus. He's going to be taking what I've said about things and spin them in a way that he thinks he's a genius for knowing it.
Buddha says she's no longer my friend. Okay, fine, she's no longer my friend. But what happened with Buddha is, yeah, she's two-faced, exactly two-faced. I try to help Buddha. Buddha has a lot of issues. I try to help Buddha. I mean, I have the text messages, I have everything in terms of Buddha. Well, basically, an incident happened with her. I try to help her with her.
Okay, repeating storylines. He wanted to help Tiny Dancer with her OnlyFans. He wanted to help Buddha with her OnlyFans. He offered to reboot my channel.
I can fix it.
Repeated patterns
That's the
of
problem.
behavior.
Content. I try to boost her in my community tab. But
Kayla.
the bottom line is she is a two-faced person. Let's just put it that way.
Yes, he
She would
was.
talk mad
Thank
shit
Army
you.
about
Thank you.
FFG, but you're going FFG's chat. Then all of a sudden she's no longer in FFG's chat because then she's talking mad shit about
Pies.
FFG. Completely two-faced. But we won't go there.
tea. That's fine. I'm sure mine are not her cup of tea. But Yaba's always been one who will go against the grain. She does not hide behind the Hater Nation bigot channels. I'm not sure if she did before, but she just will call out anybody because Yaba understands something that Monty doesn't understand. We are all subject to the same criticism that we give Chantal.
I'm in the
What's up,
States. I'm
Stephanie?
okay.
There's a channel out there who made a couple ridiculous videos about me, one-sided videos, absolutely stupid, ridiculous, stupid videos. Two
Thank
you, Kay.
young women with an axe to grind who did not get enough attention from me. Did I go strike their videos? No, because number one, their videos were stupid, and everybody who watched their videos outside of
Or maybe you're just broke. Maybe that's it. GG.
a certain somebody's moderators and fan base
Sup, Lulu
realized how completely one-sided
Really,
and
Monty?
biased it was. So there was really nothing for me to worry
Are
about.
you gonna shame people
But
for being broke?
Maverickson is asking, hey, did you happen to meet Monty in person? No, I did not. There were talks of him coming to meet me. He had originally discussed seeing me on my birthday, which was on the 31st. And of course, his mother's passing did change a lot of those plans. And I automatically set it aside and was more focused on him, getting him through what he needed to get through. Exactly, Kuwa. Um, it's okay, Jennifer. I'll get through it.
Listen, I just
I'm
opened.
just not going to feel
Hold
better.
on. I just opened Twitter, and I saw Michael V. Petty say, "Everyone log the f off." And then I saw another one that said, "Remember when the biggest scandal in the community was that Charlie didn't weigh in?" Girl, how the times have changed.
Can't do anything about the farms, but I know the source. So I would suggest to the farms that you look for anything, if you can do some type of like security scan or something to find his original ID or to trace his postings. I would suggest blocking him. This is how he's doxing people.
Lindsay. Lindsay with an A says T. Monty has a second channel under the name Brian Nudie 22, where he complains about pickleball. I can't.
Or he's getting someone to do it on his behalf. And who does that remind us of?
I can't with these
Find
tweets.
some Nads.
Even if there was, I still wouldn't strike it, right? Because I put myself on this platform.
No, you're broke.
Maybe
Don't say
gamer
you
girl.
were gonna
Who
strike it. If you
cares?
had the money, you would take them to court. You're just broke.
Okay.
Thank you,
So what
Holly.
we're looking here, I'm sorry, I went off course. So what we're looking here
And you know what's the most disgusting thing to me, Monty?
What?
Is I was so excited to try to reboot everything
Reboot? What?
and reconnect. And because of your actions by doing what you're doing with all these women, my channel is completely invalidated now.
here is a text message.
No,
Might be
it-
Instagram.
what?
I think based on the branding up above.
So she's saying that her channel is completely invalidated because of what Monty did? Really? You're gonna do this to yourself, Purple Glitter? Just listen, just move on. Keep doing what you're doing on your channel. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't even care about this. This is just funny.
From Monty, between a subscriber, I believe also a mod at some point.
Exactly.
This mod, I don't have the full backstory, so I'm just going to tell you what I know about this text message.
Thank you, Victoria.
Above, she was
I mean, I'm not sure about the Pizza's Little Brony channel. I'm sure that one nobody's gonna watch it. But this one, I don't see anything wrong with that.
asking Monty to follow her. I don't know if she meant follow on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube.
If you don't know what it is about, then why are you talking about it? This is the stupidity of the internet. At least figure out why this text is saying what it's saying. It's extremely stupid to talk about something and not have any background knowledge, but it seems this is the constant case for Gigi. He keeps doing this stupid shit.
And
Hey,
Monty
Oceana
up above
song.
says, "You want me to follow you?" And this person says, "Yes." Do you
Gaining
want me to trust you? So
ground,
this person was trying to build a
Daligan.
relationship with Monty because they were already
He's
feeling
watching
a certain
Gaining
way. Like
Ground.
maybe he wasn't who he says he was, or maybe he was being an opportunist. Maybe he was using her for money.
Maybe he was using her for money. He needs to be very careful with his words.
Really? You were gonna say he needs to be really careful with words when you're the one calling people broke and all of these names?
Gamer girl, I agree with you. And unfortunately, I have more disappointing news to report on that. Not only did he make all of my channel intro trailers, which I already freaked out about because he did use Andrew Apple Pie.
Oh gosh, what
That
should I about
is
to
his
say?
signature trademark in his creations. He was also my content manager.
Because this guy is an effing idiot to literally
And yes, he has been removed. I did remove him as of 6 a.m. this morning.
do this. You don't know the context of this message, and then you just make shit up.
And she wanted some kind of validation from him that, yeah, I'm not just a pay pig. You like
What?
I mean something to you. I think there was even talk about the meeting at some point.
Talk about the meeting.
So
How do you know that? Where is this message?
Sorry, I had to
Where is
turn the
this
mic for a
evidence talking
second.
about meeting? There was zero intention of that shit.
oh, she says, yes, I want you to follow me. Do you want me to trust you?
I can't believe people are actually watching and listening.
What's funny? Wait, where's the comment? Where's the comment? What's funny is that people are over here trusting everybody on the internet and then surprised when they turn on them. learn if you watch Chantal for a while now, which she has, because she was a VIB, learn not to do the same things Chantal has done. Simple.
Listening to this guy just talk shit out of the ear. I explained this already. She booted me out of my own Twitter mod group, talked shit on me, then left the group. Then a week or two later, she's like, hey, can we talk again? I apologize for doing what I did to you because Natural Ginger remembers that. Natural Ginger was
Okay, I don't know if you guys saw that. Let me go back just a second.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't
one
have
of
a
the people-
content. I don't have a content manager. I don't have any manager at all, and I'm doing just fine. Chantal doesn't have a manager either. I'm sure a lot of YouTubers don't have managers.
Are freaking confused
there was zero intention of that shit.
Oh, she says, yes, I
because you're the master manipulator behind it all.
want you to follow me. Do you want me to trust you?
You have this weird God complex about
Canadian
you,
girl.
Monty, where you want to save all the sex workers
What?
and you want to take their content and use it to their advantage. Now, thankfully, you didn't ask me for a lot of that, which is why I let you side with a lot. But now I know why. It was because you were getting in other places. Anyway, you're going to see a comment on the screen
Desperado.
pop up in here in just a minute. I'm going to try to pause it again. It's under PLBC. Once again, that is my second code name because I felt it was necessary
Seriously.
because of what the heat that Purple Glitter was getting, and I felt it necessary to do that. And I say, stop the hate campaign because that's actually what it felt like. It felt like a hate campaign. This is more than a hate campaign, Monty. This is a reckoning or something. This is your karma.
I can't believe people are actually watching and listening to this guy.
Can't believe people are still watching and following you. Like, they don't even know half of it, unfortunately, and it's not even their fault.
I just talk shit out of the ear. I explained this already. She booted me out of my own Twitter mod
Gingerbread,
group,
no.
talked shit on me, then left the group.
What is
Then
that?
a week or two later, she's like, hey, can we talk again? I apologize for
There it is. Stop the hate campaign. Because as of 48 hours ago, that's where I was. That's my mental headspace that I was in. I was in defend mode, not attack mode. Debbie is asking, did Monty give garlic bread pointers? Monty did point out to me that he...
You mean you want to get along with somebody that has exploited people for money? Like, you want me to get along with somebody who is threatening to expose personal info on the internet just because he is caught? Do you want me to get along with somebody who is now taking sides with an abuser on the internet for the copyright system? Is that who you want me to get along with? Because I don't want to.
He noticed garlic bread back in April and he chose to avoid him because he felt like a competitor.
doing what I did to you because Natural Ginger remembers that. Natural Ginger was in that.
I wasn't
Twitter
talking
mod
about
group
Roman, Asia.
that
I was talking about
controlled by
Natter.
Tiny Dancer, and then she booted me out of my own.
Really? So are you going to say something about all the people that are in my chat right now, Monty? Are you going to say something about all these people who are here to support and to try to understand what the hell is going on? Thank you, unclassically, Ashley.
Own mod group and then left. And then a week later, she wants to talk. I'm like, I'm sorry, but a lot of my mods don't really like what you did.
I mean, that I
They
know
say
of
that that's
course.
really
They
not
just haven't.
cool. They don't.
Of course, that I know of. Anybody can be weird online, but as long as I don't know anything, I don't have anything to prove it, so there's nothing I can say. I don't watch Roman. I don't talk to Roman. I don't care about Roman. I'm just saying we cannot what's the word? Like, people, like they say, people are always innocent until they're proven guilty. So we can't say people are this or that without proof. Now that there's proof and it's been revealed, like Monty, then screw Monty. You know? This is so hilarious. The personification of that escalated quickly. Every time I get on this, something new. Please stay out. Please stay you, barbecue. Thank you so much, Rebel.
Don't want you around. She's like, please, I'm apologizing.
Yeah, he did.
Just give me a second chance. I considered it.
Yeah, I agree with you, gamer girl. He unfortunately did say the same thing about Monty.
but I was like, if I follow you,
Sorry.
my mods will find out, and that in turn.
Not about Monty, about Buddha. I'm sorry, guys. I'm spinning. I thought I would try to get through this. I'll tell you when I've hit my limit. Okay.
Will affect my channel because it will, which affects my mother because my mother was sick at this time. Gigi being a dumbass doesn't know anything, just making shit up.
If I follow you, my mods will find out, and that.
Tizzy is asking me, is Monty garlic bread? No. But I could say so much on this, but we'll just see how this goes.
That in turn will affect my channel.
Gigi asking all the important questions.
Okay.
What
So,
a effing
if you don't
idiot.
know, Monty's mother passed away from cancer. Very sad. My condolences. My sympathies are with you. The way he announced it was ridiculous.
Foodie
We'll
Beauty
cover that in
is live.
Thank
Nobody
you,
cares,
Tweets.
girl.
Tweets is saying now I'm really wondering who was in the chat.
Nobody
that he was
cares
dating.
right now.
You can say I'm wondering the same thing. So I'm hoping that by Purple Glitter, does Monty have a real job? This is tricky. At the beginning, he told me that he had 2 jobs.
Oh, thank
First
you.
time he said he was
Thank
pharmacist. Okay, cool. You're a pharmacist. Great. Good for you. You know, I didn't really bother to ask for certification because as far as I was concerned, it was just talking, right? So I'm not going to pressure a man into showing me his driver's license and a degree if I'm just talking to the guy.
Wait, did she say I'm not gonna ask a man to show me their driver's license just because I'm talking to him? Who asked? Wait, hold on the phone. Who asked for a driver's license to prove whatever? What?
I don't think he does though. And I think him streaming for as much as he does, that gave him away. And I was like, look, it doesn't make any sense, dude. I was like, your audience is noticing how much time you're spending. They're noticing how creepy it is. All of these people reacting to you right now are trying to point things out to you in a constructive way. And instead of taking a breath, taking a moment, and going, hey, I should listen to what my coworkers are telling me. Instead,
oh, okay, Kristen Crawl. Okay.
It's not normal. It's not normal for you to be online 6 to 8 hours a day just to Chantel. And I never in my life thought I would see the day where I've been backed into a corner where I'm taking Chantel's defense.
Other video.
Really, the way I announced it, huh? Okay.
But I know what it's like to see a.
Please, people, tell me what's the T on GG. Like I said, I don't do reactions on reactors, so I
Hello,
don't
Totally
get into
Fake
their personal
Diaries.
business. All I know is that he
Welcome.
was in cahoots with Negs, and my bad boy Tragic running a channel or 2, and that's as far as I know. I knew he had some sort of outburst some while back, and that got him into a lot of trouble. But if you have anything, then please tell me. Because
Hey, I'm a
if
little
he thinks
person.
this is all fair,
I mean,
fine,
not
and
a
dandy,
little
then
person.
please, what I will do is I will put negative comments about GG, put his voice in the background, and then make a video and see how he looks.
We discussed marriage.
Oh boy.
Or it is asking me, how did you discuss marriage with someone you've never met? And I know this sounds crazy. And I'm sorry, Breezy. Again, I'm backed into a corner here.
Hold on, I'm gonna pause this before she says anything else. CJ, for being one of the unproblematic reaction channels, props to you for keeping cool, especially being pregnant. Thank you so much, CJ. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I don't want no smoke. I don't want any of this smoke.
When the garlic bread and Breezy situation happened, we had a discussion because I was having a panic attack. I was stressing out. And I said, why should I go back to my channel? You're contradicting everything that's happening right now. Why should I go back to my channel? What am I going to offer? What am I going to do?
Reactions to Foodie?
And he said, look, the only way we say anything is if we're married. That's what he told me.
Girl.
Disintegrate. Maybe
wait.
Not the best word, but degenerate. Not.
What? Can we run that back? Because I don't understand what just happened. Hold on.
Some while back, and that got him fine comments about, and then make it.
Or it is asking me, how did you discuss marriage with someone you've never met? And I know this sounds crazy. And I'm sorry, Breezy. Again, I'm backed into a corner here. When the garlic bread and Breezy situation happened, we had a discussion because I was having a panic attack. I was stressing out. And I said, why should I go back to my channel? You're contradicting everything that's happening right now. Why should I go back to my channel? What am I going to offer? What am I going to do? And he said, "Look, the only way we say anything is if we're married." That's what he told me.
What? What does have purple glitter have anything to do with garlic situation? Oh, that was okay. Man, Monty, dude. Jeez.
Parents disintegrate. Maybe not the best word, but degenerate, not degenerate. You know what I mean? Parents just have a disease that takes you over. Cancer, his was
He's an
cancer.
alcoholic.
That's not discussing marriage. That's him saying, I don't understand the connection between garlic and purple glitter. But whatever Monty was saying that we have to be married. What? That's not talking about marriage. That's pinning you into a corner.
Alcoholic
His mother,
doctor.
my mother's dementia, Alzheimer's, whatever you want to call it. What I don't understand
Shut
is
up.
using her
Shut
for
up.
money and for sympathy.
Right, Dorian?
Monty, your mother has since passed. Again, my condolences.
Shut the fuck up about my mother, you fucking drunk loser. Don't ever.
I don't. Oof. I don't agree with bringing up parents, especially when they're past. No, please stay out of people's parents. Thank you. I miss only having to keep up with good times. Thank you, Gingerbread Love.
Never speak about my mother like that, piece.
By the way,
Oof.
I know you were in the heat of a moment and you were under a lot of stress. I don't play this way with the verbal abuse. Okay?
Yeah, that was not cool.
I get it enough in my real life. Thank you.
Shit.
Why are you still on YouTube? If you needed this channel for your mother and she's since passed, why are you still on YouTube? You weren't using her for sympathy
you,
with the
Debbie.
female audience. Now we're
What the hell are you talking about? This guy reaches about anything. Reaches more than he reaches for that bottle of alcohol.
for you.
Oh!
Thank you, Leanie Bo. It was still my mistake though.
Oh!
Thank you. I'm sorry, guys. And I'm
Ooh.
sorry to do this in such poor taste.
All right,
and
Monty.
With no planned timing, with absolutely no time to figure it out. Oh, Oranges Pointes, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay, AC.
Thank you. And I know how so insane a lot of this sounds, and yes, just know that gifts were exchanged.
The only reason I'm laughing is because this is just too surreal to be real. There's no way the desperation on some of these people is so real. Thank you for the super chat. There is no way somebody would make these choices. She is being you know what? It's funny if you don't if you don't agree, then yeah. Go ahead.
Changed. Oh, I think you need some Z's.
Yeah, she's here, CJ.
Gifts were exchanged almost every holiday. Yeah, I don't know. See, there's just something about his persona, and there's something about his charm, and he makes you feel like you can trust him. Like, and then he sweetens up the deal by providing extra attention.
It is funny.
But again, the attention comes with limits and instructions.
That would be really, 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 really sick. Okay. Really sick.
Jesus,
I'm
shit.
sorry,
So
guys.
here's another screenshot. That's two screenshots that are very, very, very concerning for me.
Oh boy, here we go. So here, this is the exact reason why people's personal stuff shouldn't come out, because he's showing this. But what I can tell you is that I have
People's personal shit shouldn't come out. That's some kind of irony right there.
a lot of screenshots of Tiny Dancer and what she's been saying, what she has. But you know what? I was being really, really nice, but it seems being really nice isn't the right thing to do at this moment. So maybe I should share all of her screenshots asking me a lot of things.
Tiny, I owe you so much more than an apology. I owe an apology to Tiny Dancer. I owe an apology to the entire reaction community.
I mean, I accept it.
How did I not see how this was going to go?
saying a lot of things that should have been kept private. Peep the number 2 here. Number 2, because you know what number 2 is saying? It's saying that she, and then here's number 3. She got these.
Again, I want to say thank you to Sam. She had no idea I was in the chat today. I've never spoken to Sam in a DM. I've never reached out. It's just what she was saying.
So I just got a DM from someone on Twitter. And it was Purple Glitter saying, phone log proving he was the one who called during stream. And it says Monty 3 times. I don't know if her tweet has been deleted since then. I don't know if he deleted it. I mean, she deleted it. Oh, no, it's here. Phone log proving he was the one who called during the stream. And she... So he just called? So while she was live, he called. It was 10:38 a.m. when he called her. So he called her 3 times at 8:37 a.m. and again 3 times at 10:38 a.m. I am creeped out by the quick attachment to these people get to in reality. Internet strangers go outside, meet people, and get away from the computer. Sometimes you just need to log off, man. Thank you for the super chat, Rebel. Sometimes you just need to spend time outside, because, oof.
It was really resonating. It was fact over feeling. And I started up the live stream as soon as my power was back.
From her friends. As in she's been screenshotting these things and sending them off to people. So what's so concerning about somebody's private conversations with another person? It's supposed to be private. Anyways, let me show you something here, because this is extremely important.
Go watch my video and touch my
Yeah, I agree, Bamboozled.
People's private stuff on, and then twisting the narrative to suit whatever. Wait a second. Is it this? I think this is it.
Yeah, they are.
All right. Here it is. Here we go. Give me a second here, people.
Thank you, Pickles
I
Roll.
had this up, but I had a sound issue. All right. Wait a second. Where is it? Nope. Not right there.
I
I'm
mean,
looking for something.
okay. Monty is being a weirdo, okay? But how much does Monty is at fault for? Because you gotta take some of the blame too, because you gotta admit it's weird for you to get attached to somebody over the internet and for so quick. I don't know.
Specifically, that shows you exactly what kind of person Tiny Dancer
I am
is.
feeling well,
All right, here we
Patricia.
go. Found it. So this is the type of person she is. Like I said, I made a video about this, but this is the exact type of person she is.
Like, come on now.
What's up, Karina? All right, so here we go. Here we go. All right, so she says here, remember how I thought
She never met him in person.
I do want to point out, sorry, I'm starting to calm down finally. I do want to point out that the timing of everything, I'm confirmed that he probably said something about me back to Buddha. My guess is he's probably said more than a few choice words, that I'm attention whore, that I'm too needy, that I act like I have my.
Are you talking about Jessica Boas?
And I'm not gonna let you invalidate my recovery.
Lost all screenshots and data involved with SFT and Monty. Well, turns out I sent so many screenshots to my friends on Twitter, and just so Tippy was able to help me recover all my data. Remember, everybody, what is she saying? She's literally telling you she sends screenshots of your private conversations to multiple people or friends online. Is this the type of person that you should be trusting? I wouldn't trust somebody after they're literally telling me they're screenshotting conversations and not only saving it for themselves, she's sending them out to people online. I'm not with that sort of. I'm not with that. No. Once I see that, it's done. You're not doing
Monty,
that to me.
girl.
And this is the type.
Yep, and I'm sure by 10 o'clock in the morning you're going to be listening to my stream and rebuttaling. Army wife, I used to think Monty used to have a job, but perhaps left for Girl World. Yeah. Like I said, in the beginning, he said it was pharmacy. But by the end of it, I found out that it was not only a biology degree, which is actually the study of human people. So are we surprised that he has a YouTube channel? And that are we surprised that he's trying to do all these Monty spawns underneath him? He very well could have had one at the beginning, which would explain a lot. And then maybe something happened. I don't know. I don't want to make
Okay.
excuses here. I've made enough
I just got a DM on Instagram. Breaking news, breaking news. I don't know if this is true, but somebody on Instagram has sent me a DM that's saying purple glitter is in Canada. She lives in Canada. Okay. And they're saying that this is a huge scam. I don't know how true this is. I don't know, but somebody knows her name and all that stuff. I'm not gonna out her name because I don't do that. But they're saying she's Canadian. They're saying that this is all a scam and this is fake. So, okay, Jessica, they're saying that Purple Glitter lives in Canada, like Monty. And this is all a scam, that this is all fake, that she's making all this up. For views or whatever, I don't know. Take that what you will. I don't know how true that is. But that's what I've been told.
excuses for him behind the scenes and fighting for him. And that stopped
I don't
as of
know.
2 days ago.
Accountability.
Trust me, I thought
buddy.
I've been up for 2 days
I have no idea.
trying to figure out the safest
Boas.
way to do it.
Come on now.
This was the only thing I knew.
A person that I'm having to deal with, and I had to deal with
Jessica,
back in
say
February,
something.
back last year,
Is this
and
you?
earlier before that, just repeatedly over and over and over again. DTA, don't.
You used me for the drama and you used me for the manipulation. And when I sat and I listened to Skinny Queen and Veronica and Curl taking a hit for you,
No. It wasn't
No.
Monty who sent me the DM.
We're not doing that shit.
Trust anybody. Exactly, Melanie.
Before, hopefully it works.
I'm going to correct that. Nobody should trust you. Ever.
Let me know if you guys can see my iPhone on screen.
This is
I want to go through a thread. That reality check. Hey, girl.
this is why I don't trust anybody. Because people be making things up, man. And you never know if it's true or not. So I'm just here to watch.
Take some of my coffee. Hold on.
Here we go. This is another type of
Exactly, Okido.
bullshit. So you are gonna look
She
at
doesn't sound Canadian though.
what the shit people are saying when they
Hey,
are
Doodly
going
Doo.
I don't know.
unchecked. Reality check
Thank
here
you for being
is
here.
going unchecked. They can say anything they want. I can go on Twitter and talk shit about Gigi. I can
Exactly. Tweets is saying it's always women he wants to help. Exactly. Reckoning. Thank you for reminding me, guys. Sorry I'm behind. I hope you guys can understand. I'm all over the place and I'm trying to keep it together at the same time. It's kind of challenging. Yes, I am PLBC. That's one thing he was probably going to release in his videos, but he was actually the one that encouraged me. He was the one that encouraged me to do the name change, and
No.
just because like the death threats wouldn't stop. So exposure is his karma. Yeah. Thank you, Fit and Curvy.
You should.
I'm sorry
Jessica.
I dragged my feet for
should.
so long. I really am someone who likes to make sure that I have all the facts before I make a decision. And I understand that news travels fast in this community. I was doing my best, and sometimes I just don't get that chance to do my best.
go on Twitter and say anything. Does that make it fact?
She
Is
doesn't
this
say
fact? No, this is
sorry
just
like a
shit
Canadian.
talking on Twitter.
Oh boy, I don't know if your girl.
How do you say it? Sorry? Is that how Canadians say it? Sorry? I'm sorry.
Oh boy, I'm going with girl based on both the PFP, which you never know these days.
Hey, Cerinthia, what's up?
Everyone's got a
I'm getting
different
so
profile
many
picture.
DMs right now.
Oh, Val's Pizza Smuggler thinks
I will
he
cringe.
shouts smaller channels out. That's how he keeps them under control. God, so he has picked up a few tricks from the old batch of Hater Nation.
Looking for clips of Monty's bad behavior. What? Threats,
Okay,
VP,
it's
or
all
anything
right. It's
disturbing
fine.
you've seen outside of the cat video. Please leave the clips below and apply your DM if you prefer to remain anonymous. Thank you. Are you serious? So, what does this even have to do with anything?
Reaction channels, because as we know,
This is what your audience is trying to tell you. Your audience is trying to tell you, look, we will call you out when you ain't acting right. That's what they're trying to tell you. And instead of calming down, focusing on what your audience is trying to bring to you and bring to the table, you turn around and you strike people.
Yes.
Just like how you probably got Tiny Dancer's tweet taken down, didn't you? My guess is you're the one who got her Twitter taken down.
Oh
That would be my
wait,
guess.
her tweet is
that
taken
used to
down.
be kind of the thing to do. Shout them out, get them subs, and then they feel indebted to you. Until
Tiny Dancer's Twitter is taken down. I had her on my thread. Wait, let me see. Hold on. Let me play this and let me see if this is true.
be an asshole like the Gaining Ground who says, no.
Oh yeah, he will, Holly.
That's not how this works. Thank you for the shout out, but I
He will, Holly. This is what he wanted. This is how he wanted everything to play out. I didn't have a choice.
am not yours to own. Okay.
Did she say she trying to hold it together with Monty? My girlfriend and I are like, well, we found this place. Man, this is crazy. I don't know what to make of it, but this is nuts. This is just bonkers.
So hopefully you can see my screen. So we're gonna go through
Max Wookie Lover.
this thread. So
Thank you for the
community
super chat.
CTA. Girl, what's a CTA? Something announcement?
You're
I don't
welcome.
Hank
Sweet.
says Yabo likes to call disabled kids the R word. Gigi said he has thoughts about next kids when he's angry.
know what
Yikes.
CTA is. Anyway,
So,
got my
Mini?
phone. Looking for clips of Monty's bad behavior, threats being creepy, or anything disturbing you've seen outside of the cat videos.
Thanks,
So cat
MJ.
videos on my channel. If somebody can link the video, actually don't link it now, because then you probably can't go to it. But if you go through my channel after this, it's called did a foodie video reaction channel.
No,
video
Tiny
for
Dancer's still on.
like 2 or 3
No,
videos ago.
this is not
Call to
true.
action.
Oh, thank you,
Jack.
Rebecca.
This is not true. Unless she got it back, Tiny Dancer is still on Twitter. I can still see her Twitter. So I don't know.
Oh, Lord. Please leave the clips below in a reply or DM me.
Thank you,
so,
Holly.
Fifi, not
So here we go. Another shit talking post. Is he trying to say this is fact? Somebody's opinion is fact?
Wait.
Doodly doo.
Tiny Dancer tweeted this screenshot from Monty. Monty says to Tiny Dancer, I removed your stupid bleep of my OnlyFans, so lucky for you. You can have your bullcrap money back, unlike me who can get crap all back. You're just as much of a piece of crap as the other Monty. For a man who's almost 40, you should grow some emotional insight and realize I wasn't around for you stupid bullcrap YouTube channel. That's only 3 people you cover. What is this? Tiny Dancer says, Monty, I did not work for you. We did not have a contract. I did not ask to be paid for work through my OnlyFans. You subbed because you wanted to. I refunded you back because you treated me like crap and just demanded me to do work and give you what you want. Wow. Why is this happening?
Do is asking how much would you say you give Monty? Hang on, I did do a calculation when I was in therapy the
I
other
don't
day.
cuss, so
The
it's
therapist
a lot of
had
cussing
me add
going on.
everything up. Roughly $960 US.
Okay, Rebel, thank you for stopping by.
That is a combination total of Cash App. Like I would pay him for the intro trailers through Cash App because it was just easier and safer, you know. Cash App, and then he would send packages to my home, and he claimed that, hey, I get a better discount if I send them to your house and you send them to me, and I'll pay you back. So the included total, why it's so high at 960 is because I also included those packages that he would send pretty much monthly. There were a
906.
couple times it was twice a month, and it would be I do have pictures of the things I sent. It was mostly clothing items. I don't know if I have my receipt for each and every one. I apologize. I didn't feel the need to keep a receipt of something such as the mail. But that was how I came with a total of 960.
My gosh.
Trust
Purple.
me, when I saw that number, I was thankfully sitting in therapy. My therapist just looked at me and she just said, I think the right thing is going to come to you at the right time.
You, Fifi. My little days are looking like, Fifi, what I do now? Fifi.
Bro.
By the way, I am doing what I say I'm doing. We're just gonna gather all the negative comments and posts about GG. We'll make a video. We'll put his voice on that video. And if he thinks Watchful Detective did is fair, then you should think that's fair as well.
Fifi comes in with the Kate Winslet drama.
Doodly Doo is asking, didn't
That's
he
messed
say
up.
that he answers Cora for the money? That's interesting. Right before his mother's passing is when he got, I guess, quote unquote, monetized for something like Cora. And I do believe that was when Kali came forward, and I owe another apology to Kali. God, why did I do that?
Girl, I don't know what.
Why did I become the freaking fall guy?
Why did you do all the things you did?
He did tell me he was monetized, but he said it wasn't much.
He accused Kate Winslet of uploading his mom's funeral video on the farm. So if you remember, when his mother passed, whatever funeral home held the service, streamed it on YouTube. A very common thing.
What an idiot. The funeral home didn't stream it, you dumbass. I'm the one who streamed it. I did all the work. I was the one with multiple phones.
Not
and
there's
data on
everybody.
it, streaming it for my family members in the Caribbean. What a effing loser to just make shit up.
Okay, Monty, but you are a public figure who gets thousands and thousands of views, and you have a whole thread on Kiwi Farms. Why did you not expect your whatever you put on the internet to be found out? That's something I don't understand. You know, people are gonna come and look for every single thing you upload. Why did you think that this was something different? I do not condone people finding out personal information. But when you put it on YouTube, it becomes public information. Why did you do that? That's what I don't understand.
Once again, stupid ass idiot.
Streamed it on YouTube. A very common thing that's been happening with the vid, the apocalypse, the plague. People can't travel or afraid to travel, so they've been live streaming funerals. Somebody noticed it on YouTube and they linked it to the farms.
And that person was Kate Winslet. Okay, the types of shit Kate Winslet says, if you've actually been paying attention, is disgusting. On every level, it's disgusting. Kate Winslet.
Thunder Rain, I know this. I'm behind on comments, but if you haven't already, I would suggest going to my Twitter if you have it. I kind of went off this morning, and I just I went off. So I'm doing the best I can to answer questions, and I'm so sorry for going this damn slow because this is 3 hours. I'm gonna try to just hone in on what I focus on what I know because I don't want this to get preachy.
The farmer who linked it on the farms.
Monty decided it was Kate Winslet's fault. We all know why Monty decided that because Kate Winslet.
Right, Kiwa. So Kiwa says this happened with Breezy and Garlic Bread as situation for the marriage. Yeah, and I know Breezy took a lot of heat for that. You guys, this does happen. Like, this is the first time I've ever been in a long distance relationship. Normally, my relationships are local.
Tell.
I never dated online. I got fed up dating online. I'm not on any dating apps. I'm not like Chantel. I'm not on every imaginable dating app I can get. I'm on none of it. None. Because I had a bad experience and I stayed the hell away from it.
So why didn't you stay away from this? This is not any different than Tinder. You were dating this man and he's charging you for helping you out while you're in a relationship. Nobody does that.
It can happen in these relationships, okay?
It's about edging. If you don't know what that is, just Google it. Just don't click on it.
Yeah, you talked about that quite a bit.
So he clearly had that do public. I don't think Fifi. Now I will say this. I don't think Monty uploaded it. I think the funeral home or who.
Here we go again. People saying I uploaded my own mother's funeral stuff on the farms. These effing idiots talking shit out of their ass, just making stories up. Well, it seems it's a consistent thing to do on Twitter and everywhere else. Going to
guys, he's doing something. He's blocking people. He's in here. Shit, I didn't.
Oh snap!
Stop blocking Buddha. Stop it.
Oh, oh, what happened?
God damn it. What are you doing to my screen, and why can't I select my comments anymore?
Somebody else's chat and just make shit up on somebody else.
Whoever
Oh,
held the service
boy.
up,
Okay,
but I, do
I
not
got it.
believe it was
Okay.
Monty.
I got it. I got it. I'm sorry. I panicked. And I thought he was blocking. Hey, Buddha. I thought he was blocking Buddha. Sorry, I panicked for a moment. He's no longer a mod.
Who uploaded it?
Hey,
Whoa,
Ocean.
whoa. Thank you. Wait, is this a mistake? Are you sure you didn't mean to send $8.99? But I mean, if it's if it's not a mistake, oh, thank you so much. Wistful, your snort life is wonderful. Thank you. Yeah, that wasn't even. Thank you so much. I didn't expect that. That wasn't even Monty. That was just her panicking. I mean, even if it wasn't Monty, I would change my password because if it's your content manager, he has access to the content.
So this comment concerned me. So somebody said, "Was this funeral online anyway? If so, I'm not really seeing what difference it makes."
He's
My
getting
dad
clean.
blanked himself last July in my shed. I mean, sorry for your loss, Jesse Chris, if you're watching this. If someone took the service and
Hey,
posted
Karina.
online, I don't care. But again, he's making it sound like
We'll
see,
look it over.
Monty's being so dishonest. Monty's making it sound like
Thank
somebody
you,
just
Charlotte.
found this video and like Monty's cloud was hacked by Kate Winslet, who uploaded it. That is not what happens. People don't realize that in this little community.
Yeah, they went out of the
Thank
way
you
to
so
search
much.
for my mom's funeral stuff. They were searching for the
That's so
obituary.
generous of
You
you.
shouldn't do that. People shouldn't do that. Don't be going out searching for people's stuff. Leave the dead alone. Leave people who have passed away alone. Don't be searching for people's shit like that. Don't be searching for people's or somebody else's dead relatives obituary or funeral video. It's sickening. It's disgusting.
The funeral home put it
See
up,
you later, Andrea.
not Monty. It was up on a public site. Should somebody have went and
The funeral home didn't put it up, you effing loser
Ooh.
idiot. I just said I'm the one who took the video and I had
Oh
to
my
put it
gosh,
up.
Monty.
So
Thank you,
people,
Dudley.
family members,
Calm
and
down,
loved
boy.
ones, friends could see the live stream. Here is the reason why you shouldn't
Calm
listen
down,
to GG,
bro.
because all he's gonna do
Calm
is talk
down.
about his
It's
ass
not
like
that
an
deep.
effing idiot who knows nothing.
Jeez,
It is in the
Monty.
description box below.
Therefore, just
Stop.
make it up.
Or if one of the mods doesn't mind dropping that in the side chat so people know what the Twitter
My
is. Thank you.
God.
And this is a
well,
problem. He's making it up, and I'm having to explain exactly.
Bro,
Thank
what
you,
happened.
Laura.
happens. People don't realize that in this little community. The funeral home put it up,
relax.
not
Funeral home
Monty.
didn't put it up.
It was up on a public site.
ITME is asking if I am still supporting him. No, I am not.
Stop it.
Nope, the funeral home didn't put it up, idiot.
Should somebody have went and gone in and put it on the farms? I would prefer they did not do that.
Thank you, Karina.
But hey, it's the farms. You know at this
I mean,
point, if you start making videos,
right now I
you
don't.
know that if something comes out about you, it's gonna end up on the farms. So if you're gonna know, so this person's kind of like saying, hey, you know,
Yeah, but Sam paid to get Negs' mom's address and phone number, so that's what the drama community does.
oh, I'm sorry this happened to you, but is it really that big of a deal? Monty quotes the story that this person was open in telling and says, this is exactly why you were a piece of poop and a Kate Winslet fan. Okay.
Exactly, that's right.
Reality
Piece of
check
shit.
says what I'm thinking. This person
Piece of shit and a Kate Winslet fan because of shit like that.
I do
Don't say
think
shit.
I
We'll
do agree
support-
with somebody in my comments that said Monty's a ticking time bomb. My goodness, he looks like he is bottling a lot up, and he's gonna explode soon. And I'm gonna be live to watch it.
supportive, sympathetic, and he feels okay isolating a single quote out of context.
You bet
Thanks,
I
Dad.
am.
Person
Apples.
was not fucking supportive, you dumbass.
I'm gonna here to watch.
It's like if someone took the service and posted it online, I don't care. It says it right there. If someone took the service,
Please no. Like Natural Ginger and Buddha and anybody. Look, I know we all had a
Oh,
split in
gosh,
our own
CJ.
community when the video was released. Please know, okay, a narcissist will separate whoever he finds a threat. Okay, this is what he did. He's dividing and conquering. He's trying to take his losses as he can. I predict by probably 2 p.m. he's going to be live today covering this.
Come
And
on.
I'm not going to tell you guys what to do. I don't want to do that. Okay. And I understand that there's people inside chat saying that I'm like Chantel, and I deserve that. All right. It's fine. It's not the worst I've been called. And it's not the worst thing I've been.
Natural Ginger. Natural ginger. The same. Look at this. The same person who was in my live stream a couple days ago saying I was this and that and I was this and that for talking about Monty is saying I am sorry to Buddha bitch. If you were in my live stream the other day, you know what happened with this woman. She was destroying everybody in the comments. And now she's saying I'm sorry to Buddha. All right. Buddha, I am expecting an apology.
Told. The worst
I
things
want
I've
an
ever
apology,
experienced
Buddha. I mean, natural
come from
ginger.
him.
Sorry, not Buddha.
Service and posted it
Natural
online. I
ginger.
don't care. Well,
I demand an apology. Thank you.
I do care that my mom's shit is on Kiwi Farms, you dumbass.
She
So
was.
that wasn't a supportive.
Your
Apparently
mom's
not
on
anymore.
Kiwi Farms, but you're the one who put me on the farms. You're the one who put me on the farms. Wow. Okay, you told me. You told me. I did. I changed it at 6 a.m. this morning. Sorry, guys. My lawnmower guy is here for whatever the reason. You told me that the farms booted you because you were too nice on there. And you didn't just tell me that once. You said it 2 or 3 times.
Statement. That's a stupid ass statement from a effing idiot talking stupid shit about shit they don't know.
My gosh.
Real
Monty.
nice guy. Real nice guy.
Calm down.
Real snake charmer.
Reality check says what I'm thinking. This person was supportive, sympathetic, and he feels okay isolating a single quote out of context and calls her a piece of poop. Mm-hmm.
He might
As
be
for the
in here,
video
guys.
he
I
made on
don't
Kate
know.
Winslet, if you don't know, he pinned Kate Winslet's video or the channel name and said, do something about
Is
this,
he
which
in
is
here?
encouraging mass flagging, okay, which is against terms of service.
I
just
don't
like
wanna talk
falsely
to you.
copyright striking people. Okay.
I don't want to talk to you.
Monty hates the farms.
Monty's in our chat. Is Monty in our chat? Oh gosh.
Let's read
Why
the
would
comment
I wanna
first.
talk to you?
Serious question. Do you bother to vet anyone that comes onto your panel? I guess
After all of this, after what you did to those women last night, what are you doing in here?
Ooh,
What are you doing?
where is he? I don't see him.
I can't do a hand check on you, but there's a reason I started that.
Reading negative posts and comments about somebody and making this as content seriously, as if
Thank you, Rain.
nobody else has negative posts and comments about them. This is the exact reason why I will do the same thing and see how Gigi likes it. Maybe I'll do it multiple times, day after day, maybe every 2 days, maybe every 3 days. I'll rack up some negative comments, then I'll post it.
What happened to
Put
Purple
his voice
Glitter's?
in the background.
What happened to Purple Glitter's picture here? Did she take it down?
And then see how he likes it.
you know that YouTube reject something going on with them. I don't even know what.
It's okay. I would rather you guys ask me a question, even if I'm a hot mess. Okay.
Courtney, girl, why were you in Monty's panel? I mean, chat. Get out of there.
Ashley is asking serious question and no judgment. I'm still catching up. I apologize. So does this mean that he was dating all of you? Yes. Now I don't really know. Like I don't want to speak on Buddha's behalf. I don't want to speak on Tiny's behalf. But with me at least, he declared it, and he declared it in like a kick message. I'm glad you're here, Buddha.
Yeah, I
Thank
see.
you. And yeah.
Courtney says, why am I getting timed down and blocked?
What's going on with YouTube reject?
I don't
Is
know
there
what about
whatever
Courtney.
ableist channel and they will deny it, blah, blah, blah. So this person's pretty much saying you're having questionable people on your panel.
Oh, snap.
No, Terry Lynn, it was a viewer's father who
Exactly,
passed away, not
Penelope.
his. You mentioned someone is race, whatever, an ableist, and then mentioned the farms. You effing loser piece of poop. You are on Kiwi Farms, which is one of the biggest sexist, ableist, misogynist, blah, 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 blah out there. You loser, shit, poop head, F off. Monty has a Kiwi Farms account. Monty is a farmer.
Reality check. I am not a farmer. If you check, I don't post shit except for my own stuff, and that was in the past. I don't talk shit about anybody. And the only reason I had to even get an account in the first place was because some videos and other things were blocked. You had to have an account. If you check, all you gotta do is see I don't shit talk. I don't shit talk people.
I used to download videos, deleted videos that Foodie deleted from the farms, and I don't have an account, and I never had to have an account to download videos. I don't know why he's saying that. You have to have an account to access pictures outside of the farms that are linked in the farms. but not the videos.
on any level, anywhere.
You don't shit talk people. You don't shit talk people, and yet I've been sitting here for an hour and 23 minutes
The gaining ground lane is the gaining ground.
explaining myself. Just when I also was your fall guy for the past 48 hours. Really? Not only was I your fall guy, but you made Skinny Queen, Veronica, and Curl Connections all your fall guy too. You just only told them half the information.
You don't see me in somebody else's live stream talking shit about this person or that person. You don't
Yeah.
see me going and leaving nasty messages about reactor A, B, or C. I don't do any of that shit because why would I be doing that? I don't do that.
But
Right, Natural Ginger has a key.
And guys, he is unmodded. I went into panic mode first thing this morning. And when I checked my account as of 6 a.m., he was still sitting there as the account management.
all right,
So be careful,
wait.
ladies. He really does.
Some idiot, what are you lost on? I can clear it up. Purple Glitter is an ex VIB that made an account and started making videos about Chantal. And then sometime after, she was in a long distance relationship with Monty since September last year. And now, since Buddha and Tiny Dancer have come forward about everything, she's realized that, Monty was using her, so she's exposing Monty right now. I hope that's clear. Yes. Uh-huh. You need to have an account to look at adult stuff, but not to download the videos that are deleted. Those are public.
Does like to do this whole look, I can change your life if I give you what you want thing. I should have known to look for that. I should have known about that given the narcissism that I have to handle on the daily. But the problem is it's not narcissism. It's actually a sociopath. And I don't know how to deal with sociopaths very well.
Kiwi Farms account, big deal.
Whoa. That is a big claim. I wouldn't go that far. Are you saying that Monty is a sociopath? I don't know if I would say that. That's a big claim, and he can take you to court for that.
It's the difference between having a Kiwi Farms account and having a Kiwi Farms account and being active. Because if I was active talking shit about Yaba, or talking shit about FFG, or talking shit about any other type of reactor, then that's a problem. And that's a concern. But see, I don't do that.
Yeah, he is Buddha.
Because what's the point of that? I'm not here to talk shit.
Yeah, I agree with Buddha. Buddha is saying he is on the farms multiple times a day, every single day. Yeah, he is.
Gosh.
And like I said, if Farms wants to do a sweep somehow, I don't know if they, you know what I mean? I don't know how the Farms works. I honestly have no, he offered to teach me once and I said, I really don't want to know. That's not my jam. And if there's some way you can scan the site and try to find any postings that he's ever made and maybe block those accounts, I would suggest that because, hey, Aries Pepperoni, hey, everyone.
Double-faced.
Because I think you get why.
About other people.
Basically, at one point, he was cut off from Chantel information. And so he relied on the farms to get that intel because nobody would tell him anything. And he kind of told that to me in a way where he accidentally slipped up on himself because he was frustrated.
Monty had a Kiwi Farms account and went and read about his threat and tried to spin it. And tried to spin his Jack Splint stuff. They laughed at him and blocked him. Oh, I didn't know this. Dang. Thank you for the super chat, by the way. But oof. All right.
Frustrated, but I caught it.
After Monty was outed as a farmer, Monty continued farming. The day he was outed as a farmer, 3 days after that, I checked the farms.
Hey, Candace.
And Monty had been active a day or two prior. Monty, you are a farmer.
I'm active because I'm looking at the farms for information such as
You're active because you're obsessed. You're obsessed, just like Chantel is. For those in the chat who are calling me Chantel, let me remind you that this is a gentleman who last night when he was doing a DLF stream, we were fighting back and forth in text messages. Okay? He was responding to me publicly in his chat. Going, what's going on? Is it anxiety? Are you okay? I understand people get frustrated, people get mad, people want to leave, people change all the time. And guess what? In the DLF stream, he was doing nothing but biking down a road, biking down a damn road. Had no reason to be talking about that.
Deleted.
Just like Chantel, when Chantel manipulates her audience for nads.
By the way,
YouTube stuff.
a little intermission. Did you guys see the new article about Nader and the what a savage the journalist was? If you haven't seen it, please go to my community post. It's over there. It's hilarious. I've never seen anything like it.
On Foodie Beauty. I'm not active, as in I'm trying to talk shit about people. I'm looking up information. Because as unlike you, Gigi, when you don't have information, you just make shit up. I don't. I don't just make shit up.
I understand your audience. You're suffering from free spirit delusion. Okay, your core audience is believing everything you're saying. Nobody else is.
Free spirit
Yes,
delusion.
Cricket, this is a really good point. You ladies need to drop the receipts on this man, release the DMs, expose him for the POS he truly is. Yes, Cricket, and that was my goal of doing this today. Trying to do the best I can here. I'm sorry for all the
He
breaks. I
is.
apologize. Thank you, Andy. I actually, Buddha, I kind of wonder if he
Yeah, I
manipulated her
can.
into that.
Do you guys wait? Do you guys want me to do that later when we finish this stream? Press 1 if you want me to read it out loud. If not, then I'll just drop the link.
Thank you, Spicy. Yeah, I know he's really going to struggle to come back from this. And you guys know that I said on another stream that I'm not here to take anybody out. I'm here to do what I need to do to keep my head down, to stay the hell out of the way. And it's very difficult sometimes.
Our core audience may think that oh God, Monty's a saint. He's our savior. He's going to save us all from Chantal. Everyone else outside of your cult is saying, doesn't Monty have a Kiwi Farms cow himself? Yes, he does. Yeah.
Speaking of that, once again, I believe Kate Winslet is responsible for that. You see, you guys are watching videos and laughing and smirking and interacting with a person that
I'm working on it now,
on
guys.
the farms and is malicious on the farms, that makes up accounts, makes threads on people, posts nasty things, comments about people that they literally interact with, and that person is Kate Winslet. And that's a fact. Kate Winslet, you have no idea who Kate Winslet is. Do you know if Kate Winslet is female or male? Do you know how old Kate Winslet is? Do you know Kate Winslet's name? No, they're never going to tell you their name because they are a malicious farmer, a malicious person that actively has...
No, not everyone who is anonymous is a malicious farmer. What is he talking about?
multiple stock accounts, and they go in and out, not only on the farms, but also on YouTube, talking shit and causing trouble.
Ellie, check in with the facts.
I mean, probably I needed to.
He also loves to taunt and egg on DLF. So Dragon Lord Frodo,
Okay, he should
very
be
problematic, has a lot of issues.
Here we go again.
he should be blocked on the main account and the Mad account, guys. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Hey, Badusi. Hey, Badusi, I'm so sorry if this put you in a bad position. I'm so sorry if you were affected by him. I am so sorry to anyone who's been affected by him. If I would have known that I was holding my tongue on behalf of...
He lost subs a lot, like a
many
lot
other
of subs
people.
recently.
Yeah. Using people's shit opinions as fact. This is a problem in the community. Why are you using people's opinions as factual evidence? This is incredibly idiotic.
Monty likes to make videos on him. Okay. But what I found absolutely...
All right, I think we're done with the live stream. I don't think there's anything left to hear. If there's something left to hear, let me know in the comments. Let's go ahead and read the article. All right, let's share. All right. So this is on Rabbit Hole. The article is titled "You Think Army Hammer Scary? Meet the Self-Professed Stabber Cannibal Woman Beater." Woman beater platform by YouTube's Susan, whatever her name, despite endless complaints. Your dead body. All right. I will F her head. Nader Oshami tells his sobbing girlfriend in a leaked video recording, "Don't push my limit, 'cause I have no limit. F you, F your limits." Shortly after, we can see the 40-year-old Canadian resident and Egyptian immigrant Oshami veering towards his girlfriend, a woman in her 40s named Didi, aka Dudu, who financially supports the raging shirtless man. She can now be heard crying and whimpering for her dead father to come and save her. He just barked at her to bring him his stuff. He's threatened he's threatened her that he won't F her anymore. And he has absolutely lost his mind because she called him a coward. "Don't talk to me that way," he says, slapping her off screen. "You mother effer." His hand is bleeding in the next shot because of how hard he has apparently struck the woman. Meet Nada Oshami, a violent who users have been begging oops, YouTube CEO Susan not to platform for weeks now. Her response: nothing. Nothing at all. And her response for me today: nothing. Nothing at all. So she sent this thing here. "Dear Natter, I'm a journalist who is writing an article from my Substack publication, and I am seeking your comment by 5 p.m. EST today. A lot of people are rightfully horrified by the videos of you very, very clearly abusing your significant other, Didi, that you're also allegedly and apparently financially abusing as well. There are multiple videos of you hurting her and threatening to kill her. You've also seemed to intimidate your ex Chantal by saying that her time will come soon and implied that she will die soon. You've also said that you do not fear jail and are the boss there. Are you trying to get yourself arrested for assault? You have also delivered false copyright strikes against creators, which has serious negative financial consequences for them, and in doing so, have abused YouTube system. Do you have anything to say about what you have done, such vindictive acts? You are also on video mocking a sexual assault survivor. You are also on video taking out your penis and then receiving gratification from Didi, the partner who are allegedly financially and on video assaulting as well. Do you have anything to say about why you would be putting prawn out? And do you expect, as I do, to have your channel terminated by YouTube very soon? You are also on record encouraging men to physically harm women. Do you have any regret about this or any of your deeply harmful actions? I've spoken to several members in the community who started out following Chantal who are deeply disturbed by the abusive threat that you pose to the women who are unfortunate enough to come into contact with you, including the woman who video recorded herself after allegedly being assaulted by you. Do you have that would be May. Do you have anything to say to them or the woman who claims that you assaulted her? What would it take for you to stop making videos that show you causing harm? And what would it take for you to stop harming women? I've seen the claim that you and Didi are participating in BDSM, but there is zero question that the violent assaults, manipulation, intimidation, and coercive control you are perpetrating has nothing at all to do with BDSM, but in fact assault. Please respond by 5 p.m. Eastern Time today to have your response to be included in the article, which will be a free post, so will be available to everyone who follows me, which is 75,000 followers on Twitter and more on other platforms. Thank you, Mandy. So, then it says, is everyone following? All right. Why you should care. Here's a few things that will get you kicked off YouTube. Accurately quoting a politician, accurately quoting a medical doctor, accurately quoting anything from a skeptic questioning an official government narrative. Here is what will not get you kicked off. Violently hitting a woman while terrifying her that you will eat her neck out of her skull with your teeth because you've done it before. And why, you may wonder, did I compare El Shami to actor Army Hammer? If you haven't heard, he is another abusive man who likes to terrify women by talking about how he likes to eat people. So here are the screenshots of this man. There would be no YouTube creator Nader El Shami if it weren't for another YouTube terms of service violator known as Feudy Beauty. Who are these characters and why is a Feudy Beauty? What is a Feudy Beauty? Sorry. Good question. In the YouTube creator community, there is a specific portion of the internet that is known as Girl World. As the Girl World podcast describes it, Girl World is a motley crew made up of infamous YouTube creators. See Emberlyn Reed, Foodie Beauty, aka Chantel, the reaction slash drama channels who discuss them, and the dedicated viewers often labeled as haters following along. As Twitter as Twitter used it in an official Girl War historian, our Healed Hearts explains, most of us stumbled into not knowing what we were getting ourselves into. For me, it started with watching Emberlyn Reed do clothing hauls and attempt diets before the algorithm suggested Foodie Beauty, whose first name is Chantel. She goes on, it wasn't until Chantal started doing live streams that Girl World really started to explode. Since starting in early 2021, her daily live streams have become as common to many of us as our morning coffee. Due to disdain many of us feel towards her character, reaction channels have started popping up in order to give us means to watch her without giving her a direct view. Several reaction channels take it upon themselves to archive the often instantly deleted live streams that are put on when a creator, specifically Feudy Beauty, is flashing her naked body, driving under the influence, and just generally breaking terms of service. There are also many videos, but here are a few of the most shocking occasions. So she features just saying videos and this comment. And then says there are several channels that have done meticulous work in instantly archiving and compiling highlights reels of these streams, which include, after now having watched hours of them, Foodie Beauty boasting that she was the one who is responsible for helping get her alleged sexual and cocaine partner Natalie Shami up and going on the YouTube platform. A charge which he has since tried to back away from after a documentary done by Repsion and heavily featured the investigative compilation work of Mo Translates, made it clear just how completely dangerous and abusive Ilshami is. Dangerous and abusive, and don't forget, tactically approved, tacitly? I don't know what that means. By YouTube CEO Susan, who has knowingly ignored hundreds of complaints lodged against Ilshami online by horrified followers. Then there's this is Omegon video about Natter. Disturbingly, Feudy Beauty is also a YouTuber creator who has flagrantly violated the site's terms of service and continues to do so. You can see her regularly on stream flashing fans and doing drugs, from cocaine to so much marijuana she becomes completely incoherent and her eyes cross. In one of her most notorious recent clips, she mocks the victims of a Valdez shooting. And this is when she played the Pump Up Kids. One observer linked Chantel, aka Foodie Beauty, to watching a National Geographic documentary. She will do whatever she wants, the observer noted. She will never change. The reaction channel creator known as Gary Unfiltered, hey Gary, says, I first came to Girl World because I found the reactors entertaining and funny. The community was very welcoming and it inspired me to start my own channel. I started covering Foodie first, but then I decided to cover Natter as a parody satire on his cooking. Natter, whose Facebook once described himself as chef cook, is a horrendous cook who frequently can be seen eating undercooked pink chicken and other ghastly delights. This woman. Eventually, Nader became very upset that I was reacting to his cooking and began to voice how angry he was with me on his main channel, Nader El Shami, Gary says. He was also upset that I had called him out about running a children's cancer charity scam. But things took a turn for the worse when some of the older women protecting El Shami started to release the incredible damaging footage that I referenced at the beginning of this post. All of that comes from ex-moderators who were first introduced to him as a character by Foodie Beauty, but then decided to become involved in acting as moderators being in his community. The most tragic case of all of this is with the woman known as Didi, who financially supports him and whose condo he lives in, where he beats her on stream. In one of those beatings, that footage was released by a horrified moderator. When Gary called out this behavior, Elshami became even more unhinged. I began to also hold him accountable on his actions with doxing, threatening, and abusing women, Gary says. He decided to then rebuttal via his second account, Natty Daddy. He talked about me on both channels, but he really revealed his true feelings on the second channel. He built his channel on mocking and attacking various people in the community, including my child, SA, and my mental disabilities. It has been reported to YouTube countless times, and YouTube has done nothing. And because of their lack of action, many in the community continue to be threatened by Natter, and his behavior has spiraled out of control. I believe Natter to be a dangerous presence online. I even reached out via YouTube chat, and they said they would push up the investigation, only to find out that they've said that to everyone who reached out to them and continue to do nothing. This is true. They've said that to me. They said that to many people. Um, it's just a bot. Do you know one of the most insidious? Oh, by the way, Natty Daddy's channel has been demonetized. He said that he demonetized himself to play music, but his channel is just not monetized anymore. So I don't know if he got if YouTube demonetized it. I have no idea, but that's what happened. Do you know one of the most insidious parts of his entire debacle? Because Nader Oshami has completely abused the copyright striking system and has threatened the livelihood of more than 100 creators who he bragged about forcing them to take down their content that critically covered him. The only way for these creators to now get their content back up is to fight these claims, is to file a counterclaim against the strike. Do you know what you have to include in a counterclaim? Name, address, phone number. Now listen to Ashami talk about what he's going to do to someone who feels has wronged him. If I go to jail one day for Chantal, she is unalive. He says in one of the terrifying, unhinged, leaked rants at his girlfriend slash captive Didi cowers nearby. And it's probably no surprise that while Chantal did initially go to the police for abuse, she alleges at El Shami hands, she later dropped the claims. You don't know how evil I am. At another point, he says of someone who has angered him, tomorrow she's doxxed. You wanna F me up? Go call the police. You're dead. Dead body. Remember Delphine? Got taken from me because I was going to do his job. Delphine and his later ex is his late ex who died. Ah, she modified this because in the first article she said that Delphine was his wife, which is not true. So good for her, she modified this. Not at his hands, but he has said on multiple occasions that he has done jail time for stopping a woman and that woman's relative. Now imagine ever wanting this terrifying individual to have your name, telephone number, and address. Yet he has the power to take away your entire income. Here's the blogger at home with Denis and Meticulous Chronicles charges against El Shami. That's that. More recently, El Shami has gone on his stream, taken out his penis, and Didi can be seen giving him a hand job. It was edited immediately after airing to remove the prawn elements. This is the video that Gary provided, which is the unedited version. Again, a blatant violation of YouTube's terms of service. I reached out to Nader El Shami with request for comment. He replied, all this is the YouTube world taking and accusing me of horrible acts. I have been approached by not only you, many people on YouTube want to see me fail and are being extremely revengeful against me. They will do whatever it takes to ruin my reputation. Each subject that you have brought up has a backstory or is absolutely false. I do not agree that someone like you, journalist on Twitter, should be posting any type of article. I do have open cases in court with a few of these women, and until the court proves I am guilty, which I am not, all of this is hearsay. One of the cases against him comes from a woman who says that when she met up with him, he violently SA her. You can see her tearful video recounting of what occurred in this just released documentary here. This is the Repsion documentary. There's nothing more revealing than a man who loses his mind at being called a coward. If you can handle the triggers, please take time to watch El Shami's horrific actions against Didi in this video. We're not gonna watch that. Do you know what it shows? It shows a man who can handle the brutal truth of having his pathetic character called out. He is small. He is tiny as he pulled out on stream. Sorry. She is ruthless. Ah, there's nothing more cowardly than a man who abuses women. El Shami not only hit his girlfriend on screen and threatens to eat her, he also encourages other men to hit and abuse women as well. Do you know why he does this? Because he's not a man at all. He's a parasite. There's nothing more abhorrent than a woman such as Susan projecting a dangerous man who brags about ripping out his girlfriend's throat with his teeth while hitting her just outside the camera lens. Maybe standing up for victims of domestic violence just doesn't have the woe factor that once did. But the fact that this horrific predator has not yet been struck down with all the censorship might that YouTube has to offer against any man, woman, or child who deviates from the official narrative tells you absolutely everything you need to know about this platform and its priorities. Which makes you wonder, when did enabling abusers of women become a part of the official narrative anyway? So that's the article. Sorry for reading like an idiot. Uh, I'm not used to reading all of this in English. Thank you so much, Genty P. Yay, finally caught alive. We love barbecue chicken. Thank you so much for the super chat. Whew. This will get my stream demonetized and age restricted, but it's fine. I'm gonna leave it here, guys. That's a long read. I need to catch my breath. Thank you all for stopping by. And see you maybe later. I'm gonna try to edit something. I don't know what yet, but at least something. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.